Alright everybody, this is Taylor from New Wave Van Life. We just got our EcoFlow system today. We unboxed it and we're going through it, showing you guys some of the cool attributes to the different pieces. We'll just go in order for this one. As you can see, we have all of our inputs over here. Input is basically what is giving this thing the power. As you can see, all the cabling provided by EcoFlow is very nice. It's very solid built. And each cable is specific for its application. So here we have the alternator hookup. This will be for your vehicle to charge the system while you're driving around. And it's as easy as hooking this into the power hub and this to your battery. That's going to give you 12 volt charging from your actual vehicle. They include two different solar panel inputs and also the different cabling that goes with them. Yet another input for your charging capabilities. If you really wanted to, you could add a third solar panel input over here, but that would take away from your alternator charging, and most people are going to use this system in a vehicle, so that's probably what is going to be in that port. And it also distinguishes a 60 amp alternator input as opposed to a PV, which I'm not sure the vernacular on that, but it definitely has to do with solar paneling because that's the cabling that was provided. As we go down the line, the next one is the battery input. So this is what's, well, I guess it's going to be a two-way for the battery. This is what's going to allow you to charge your battery and what's going to allow the battery to provide power to the rest of your system. So these cables hook directly into the power hub and then directly into the battery using the same exact connector. We have two batteries in our system, so we're going to have two different cables running to this power hub. As we move down the line, we have our AC in, which is generally going to be for a shore power hookup. Again, lot similar connector to the battery cables, but your 3-wire for your AC, so you could plug it into shore power. And that's easily hooked up. I mean, it's common wiring. That is the only wire, by the way, in this whole system that doesn't have pre-connected connectors to it. So this is the only one that you'll have to actually wire yourself. As we move along, we're going to the outputs. Well, first of all, you have the 110 output here, which you could plug any normal household item into. As we move down the unit, you could see here, this is where you'll be grounding the system to most likely your vehicle chassis, unless it's not in a vehicle. They simplified your output down to as simple as you can get it. Right here you have 110 volt, or as they put it, 120, but it's your household 110 output. And that is distributed with a similar cable. As you can see, the connection's already pre-connected and ready for you to run them straight to your distribution box, and with 3 screws you're powering your whole 110 volt system, and with 2 more screws you're powering your 12 volt system. Now the very last connection on this power hub is your data transfer connections or your Ethernet ports. These are for it to communicate with your distribution panel and your control panel. There's 2 more things we need to go over, which is the buttons. So you have power to everything. These look like isolation buttons. So you can either choose to power all of your 110 volt or all of your 12 volt or both. And that should turn it off and on to your desired mode. And these will be indicator lights indicating if you have power coming in and power going out. That's basically it.